even though this brush pen looks like it's a toy, it's actually a brush pen. These are the ARTLINE STIX. So the casing on them kind of looks like Legos, and you can actually snap them together to create little shapes, and they stay. So it's kind of fun. But here's what they look like. So the first thing I noticed right away about them is that the tip, even though it comes to a point at the end, it's pretty rounded, so it's not like an even triangle shape. It's pretty rounded. But they are felt tip brush pens. And they're fairly large, so they're getting towards the end of our spectrum here. I think these are very firm. I don't know if it's just the set that I have, but it seems like it takes a lot of effort to get some thick down strokes. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. And they are water-based. I've only found 20 colors. I'll show you some of them here in a minute. Now, one thing about these, because they are, if you look at them from the end, they're triangular. So it's nice because they don't roll. They stay put, unlike some round pens that don't have their caps on. They stay where they are, but I don't think they're that comfortable to hold because not only are they triangular, but they also have all of these spikes coming out of them. So they're not the most comfortable thing in the world, in my opinion, but a lot of people love these. So I'm just going to write down that they're triangular, which can be good and bad because it doesn't roll, but it's also weird to hold and sort of like spiky. Let's take a look at some of the colors. So here are just a few of the colors that come in the set that I have, the 20 pack, and they're actually really nice colors. Like, for looking like kids markers, I would expect them to be like just really bright and kind of ugly colors, but the colors are really nice. So when I write with them, like I was saying, it takes a lot of pushing down to get a thick stroke. Like, I'm pressing pretty hard. But the flip side is that the thin strokes are pretty easy to make. And you can get a nice contrast between them. They also tend to give you sort of a natural ombre effect because we are pushing down so hard, and then the ink at the top is a little bit darker than the ink at the bottom. I don't know if you can really see the difference here, but I can tell in real life that there's a difference as we go down. It gets darker and down to lighter as you release the pressure. These colors are actually kind of similar to one another. For only being 20 colors in the set, you would think that there would be more colors. They're pretty juicy, like they look really wet when I'm writing with them. And again, it does take some effort to get some thick strokes here. They also, you can see they stay pretty wet on the page, so they smudge pretty easily, just be careful. And I know that there's some people who really love these. I haven't used them enough yet to really understand why so many people love them, but I definitely see that they have potential with the color selection and with that natural ombre effect and just how fun they are and how unique they look. So that is the ARTLINE STIX. They're not too expensive, which is nice, and I would definitely recommend you trying them out. One other thing that I wanted to put as a note was that the tip is a little bit rounded, so it's not quite as pointy or like triangular shape as some other brush pens. It's more of a rounded tip. But otherwise, really fun to play with, and especially the fact that they can build shapes like they're Legos.